have a couple of concerts coming up in July, and for one of them I had the absolute pleasure to choose the piano of my liking for the day. Here we are at Klangmanufaktur in Hamburg, where I spent the next couple of hours tinkling around. What do I look for exactly in a piano? I take into account the size of the performance space first, which I already checked out when we did our walkthrough. I also had an opportunity to check out a previous concert in the same space, and I noted the density of people, which really influences the overall perception of sound. I also take into account the type of music I'll be sharing on the evening. The program will be mostly quite delicate, with light touch and quietness required. Some parts are louder, but nothing boisterous to the point of Beethoven or the likes. Keeping this in mind, the mechanism of the piano is a priority, namely the reaction to light touch, how sensitive is the hammer to the string, and the soft and sustained pedals, which I'll be using readily. Another thing I notice is the tonal quality of the higher register, which I'll be using quite often in this program. For some pianos, I noticed that there were some twangs that my ears picked up that didn't resonate well with me, which quickly eliminated the piano as a potential candidate. I suppose the size was another factor. I didn't want any pianos that were too small, so the S in the Steinway were out of the question for this concert round. And although the large models, which were the Ds, were super appealing, after taking account into the previous factors I mentioned, I was more inclined to continue my search. Of course, it was the last piano that I tried that I felt it fitted the program best. It had a lovely touch, responded well to sensitive, soft sounds. The high register was gorgeous and responded well to both sustain and soft pedals. The size of the piano was also perfect, which was an M, and I think the overall fit was the best. So that took a total of around 2 hours, by which I was completely oversaturated. It also meant that for the next few days, I wouldn't be playing through any of my pieces in this program. Again, this is all part of my concert prep strategy. So if you'd like to know more about how I prepare for performances, drop me a comment and I'll post something about that.